Hi all! This is the first of a series of videos about collocations. I'll be explaining what they are, why they're important and how to learn them, as well as, of course, giving you lots of examples. So, what is a collocation? A dictionary definition. A collocation is a word that's habitually juxtaposed with another word with a frequency that is greater than chance. That's a bit of a mouthful. Idiom alert. A bit of a mouthful. A long word or phrase that is difficult to say. A bit of a mouthful. Not to be confused with another idiom alert. To give someone a mouthful. That's to talk or shout at someone in abusive, angry or critical way. No, I'm not giving you a mouthful. Anyway, let's look at a simpler explanation for collocation. It's a word or phrase that's often used with another word or phrase that sounds correct, sounds natural to people who've spoken the language all their lives. Some quick examples. We do homework. We don't make homework, but we make the bed. We make haste. We rush. We do business. You can make business as well, but usually we say we do business. We feign surprise or anger. It means we pretend it, we feign it. We draw a conclusion. Draw a conclusion. We have a quick shower. Not a fast shower, not a short shower. And incidentally, Americans often say take a shower. British normally use we have a shower. We achieve a goal. We don't get a goal. And we accept a challenge. Now I'm going to give you a challenge. See if you can find a better, more natural way of saying the highlighted words. I'd like you to give attention to what I tell you. It's of big importance if you wish to speak English fluently. You need to get more aware of collocations when listening to native speakers and start to use them yourself. If you do so, you'll show an obvious improvement in your speaking because you'll sound more natural. Your listeners will be impressed, and if you're doing an exam, use of them will help you get more marks. So how can we improve that to make it sound more natural using collocations? Okay, let's go. I'd like you to pay attention to what I tell you because it's of great importance, or you could say of utmost importance. If you wish to speak English fluently, you need to become more aware, not get more aware, you need to become more aware of collocations when listening to native speakers and start to use them yourself. If you do so, you'll show a marked improvement. Yeah, marked improvement or a significant improvement in your speaking because you'll sound more natural. Your listeners will be impressed, and if you're sitting an exam or taking an exam, use of them will help you get more marks. Collocations really are important. I'm very keen, very enthusiastic on using chunks of language. You might have seen my video about the lexical approach, which is all about learning fixed expressions, chunks of language, including phrasal verbs and idioms and collocations. Now, I suggest that idioms, yes, they are important, but they're important for your listening to some extent. It's difficult for you to use idioms until you know them. You can seem a bit foolish if you use them in the wrong place. Phrasal verbs can be a bit of a nightmare, but you can learn them if you take them in context. But with phrasal verbs, it's more important initially, perhaps, that you understand them than try to use them. You can find synonyms for phrasal verbs, one-word synonyms. They might not sound as natural, but you can use them. But you do need to understand phrasal verbs. But with collocations, yes, you need to understand them, but these you also need to start using if you're going to sound fluent, if you're going to sound natural. So you're not talking about someone who's a big smoker. You talk about him being a heavy smoker. You talk about not big rain or hard rain. You talk about heavy rain. And there are many of them, a great many of them. In my videos, I'll be using, along with some other resources, this book, which is the Cambridge English Collocations in Use. I highly recommend it. It's an excellent resource book. It contains collocations in several different contexts and exercises as well. But I'll also be using other sources. So, I hope you'll join me in future videos and that you'll start collocating with me. Don't forget to subscribe, then you can see the future videos, and I'll be seeing you very soon. Bye for now.